Hey everybody, it's Kim and I'm back tonight to do a video. Sorry it's been so long since I've got a video out to you guys. This one is going to be a sympathy card from my boss at work. She lost her grandpa last week, so we're going to do a sympathy card. Probably should have these made so that you have them, because you might not always feel like making one when that happens. But anyway, we're going to use 3 different stamp sets tonight. The first one is called Card Chatter Sympathy, and it is number D1476. And we're also going to be using, oops, my light just fell down, just a sec. Sorry. Okay, as long as I don't move anything, we'll be good. We're also going to use Sweet Moments Flair, and that is C1467. And then we're also going to use the stamp of the month for March, called Floral Happiness, and it is S1303. This one you can get if you spend $50 through the Close to My Heart website. You can get it for $5, or you can order it without spending $50 for $17.95. And it's a really cute set that has 3 different sizes of roses, 2 different leaves, and then a bunch of sayings. Happiness is ... walking hand in hand, having you as a friend, being with you, found at home, and found in the journey. I'm going to show you how to use these double stamp set things, so they're kind of cool. So anyway, let's get started. I have a black card base that is 5.5 by 4.25. I'm going to set that aside because I don't need it right now. And then I have a piece of red that is 5.25 by 4, and a piece of black that is 5 by 3.75. And that's the only one we're going to be working with right now, is this black piece. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the stamp set that I'm going to use. And it is this one here first, the Sweet Moments. And I'm just going to use this little bitty thing here. It looks like lace. And there's another stamp set I tried to use, but it didn't really work out. It's called Simple Memories, and it kind of has another, it has some pretty little doilies on it and another thing that kind of looks like lace to me. So I was going to use that one, but it wasn't really looking like I wanted it to look. So we're using this one here, this little piece of lace right here, and we're going to be doing the heat embossing on that with the Versamark and the embossing powder. I'm using alrighty, I'm using the white embossing powder from Close to My Heart, is Z673, and this little thing here I think is called an embossing buddy, and it's not from Close to My Heart. It is from Stampin' Up! Actually, and it is supposed to take the static and the oils from your hands off of your paper so that your embossing powder doesn't stick in places that you don't want to stick to. So let's see how it works. So I'm going to kind of try to get this straight, but if you've been watching me, you know that me and straight aren't really always on the same page. I'm going to stamp this about an inch up, and I'm going to start off half off the page to try to make this a pattern going across here. And this is not easy, so I was going to do it all off camera and just show you, but my head's going to be in the way for a second, sorry. And hope that I get that lined up. It's not too bad. It could be a little better, but we'll move on. So we're going to emboss that, close that up so I don't get powder on that, and we're going to put some white powder on the part we just put the Versamark on. Just spread a little bit of powder on there, or a lot. And I'm going to go ahead and put my powder back because I've been known to blow it all over the room. if I don't. So. And then I'm going to go ahead and set that with my heat gun. Sorry, that's kind of loud for a minute. Just see it change color. Just kind of get bright white as it melts. You don't want to do it too long or you will burn it and it will turn brown. And you'll set your smoke alarm off. And see, and I got that a little bit too dark right there. So, but anyway, we'll keep going because I want to just show you the card. And I'll make another one when I'm done for her. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is with the card Chatter Sympathy, I'm going to use Deepest Sympathy. I'm going to put that across the bottom underneath there. And I'm going to have to do this diagonally on that block because I don't know where my long one went. I just had it, but it's lost somewhere. So anyway. So if you can see, if you match that up nice, you get a nice little lace pattern right across there. Sorry, I'm kind of off camera, huh? But don't burn it like I did. That's really burnt. That's really obvious. So I might have to just go off and fix that real quick here. Yeah, let me go back. Let me fix that real quick. I'll make another one off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and redid that lace, and I also did the Deepest Sympathy in embossed, white embossed too. Might not be the best. That Deepest is just so small, it's really hard to get it done looking really good. The first one I did looked, I guess, better. I don't know. But anyway, I went ahead and adhered the black down to the red. And we're going to move on to the roses, show you how to make the roses. Just try to make this as short and sweet here as I can. I wanted to show you the rest of this card Chatter Sympathy. It has God bless you, just a note to brighten your day and chase the clouds away, happy thoughts coming your way, thinking of you, heartfelt wishes, the deepest sympathy, sincere thanks, just wanted you to know you're in my prayers. Just sitting here thinking of you. And just a little prayer that God will keep you in His care. Sorry, I couldn't read that because I didn't have it on there straight. Happy thoughts coming your way. And so there's a lot of nice little sentiments on there. I think I was off camera for half of that. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Anyway, let's move along here. Trying to hurry. My son is watching the baby, which is a puppy that likes to be with somebody at all times, pretty much. She's a little spoiled, to say the least. So he's been watching her for me tonight, so I can do a video, and I think he's probably about done. So I'm going to show you how these stamps work, okay? I'm using Holiday Red, and you take the solid one, and you stamp it. Get it inked up really good. You can see, that's the nice thing about these clear stamps is you can look through them and you can see that you have them inked up really good. Okay, so you're going to ink it and then you're going to stamp it, and then you're going to stamp it again. That's called second generation stamping, is what Close to My Heart calls it. I think other places call it Stampin' Off or something like that. So you have that in a little bit lighter than the actual Holiday Red, just like one shade lighter. Okay, then you're going to take your other piece, the outline one, looking one. When I first saw these, I'm like, what? How in the world? What is that for? You know. So luckily, I had Debbie, my upline lady, show me what to do with them. So then you're going to want to line it up. And this is where it gets kind of weird to me, because there's not really a right way. You just kind of have to do it what looks good to you. And then stamp that. And voila, you have, I don't know if you can see that or not. Bring it up here a little bit closer for you. You can see the, kind of makes it more of a dimensional looking rose. Okay, so all of them are the same idea. You're going to use the solid one and stamp it off. Or you can stamp, you can do it the opposite way too. You could stamp that one, then you could come back with your solid one and do it that way, and then stamp it. That might work better. Like that, okay? Either way, works fine. But all of them are the same. The leaves are the same thing. You stamp them in second generation and then put your vines on with the same color. So that's how you use that stamp set. And then for the rest of my card, I already did those and cut them out. And I'm just going to put some roses and leaves on here. And I did 4 leaves and 2 roses. And I'm just going to stick down the leaves with some of this thermo dot paper sticky stuff because it's quick. So I'm just going to stick all those. It's really sticky. Really sticky. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball. I probably should have laid them down first and then to see where my roses were going to go. But I didn't, so that's okay. I just wanted to show you guys the idea so you could play with it if you wanted to. And then I'm going to stick this rose down too. Right on there. So I just stamped those and then cut them all out. You know, did the fussy cut, whatever you call it, cutting them out. And then I'm going to just put, I'm going to pop this one up a little bit, the top one, with some dimensionals and at the end of the pack of this, but I like to use every speck of it I can, so I'm just using the edges. These are from Stampin' Up. I'm not a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I just like their dimensionals, and I accidentally bought a lot, so I use them. So, alright, so I'm going to probably adjust these leaves. Maybe not. Yes, I'm going to adjust my leaves a little bit. That'll be covered up, so not a big deal. There we go. So they're more with that rose. There we go. I like that better. Okay. And then we'll put that on the front of the card. And we'll be done with this card. So, hopefully I'll get another video done this weekend. I wanted to get 2 done today, but I'm not thinking it's going to happen. I took way too long trying to figure out how I wanted this card to be. So, anyway, there is a sympathy card using 3 stamp sets. And I hope that you like it. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Bye-bye.